wanted to ask Sergio about the infrastructure. Do you think things are starting now in Dubai will kind of give a sign to the rest of the world that we need to act now to prepare those vertiports, build the vertiports in the airports, or is it just a bet for many to consider building or investing into vertiports?
Dubai, I think it's a little bit of an interesting corner case. It all depends when it comes to vertiports on how the financing is structured. I mean, when it comes to vertiport, it is very difficult because we're asking the tech community to invest in real estate, and the timeline of the returns do not mesh with the expectations. So it's very difficult to go to a VC and tell them, "Yeah, I'll give you the money back in 20 years," and they're like, "No." But this is real estate, and then the normal investor in real estate do not understand what these vertiport things are, and so it gets it to be a little more complicated. And the stumbling block many times, it's not to actually build the buildings, it's to actually find the land. And the other part is, if you look at the way the vertiports are designed, you can imagine as if there is a cone on top of this vertiport, and anything in this cone is going to impact operations of the vertiport. So if you put one of these in cities, for example, and then you build a building inside the cone, well, you've just closed that vertiport. So it has more limitation than just saying, oh, well, I mean, these people can go up and down. It's not as simple. And then last but not least, the other part that is still a question mark is the way that these facilities have paid for themselves is lending fees. I mean, these are not airports where there is a lot of F&B revenue, where you can sell them coffee. I mean, the whole idea here, this should be like a super small subway station. You get in, you get out, you fly. Any minute that you wait, it's a waste because it means that you're losing some of the value. This usual number for lending fees in the hundreds of dollars are completely not compatible. And that is a question that still need to be solved, whether it's subsidized or not, et cetera, et cetera. And so we think that there is a role for government to play in order to support this industry, especially when it comes to the real estate side and the infrastructure side. But at the same time, that is not easy because it's subsidizing something that attracts the wealthy. It seems like you are actually subsidizing the wealthy as opposed to subsidize an industry. It is a very different way to approach that. I would say the TV mentality, where if you walk into Best Buy and you see a $30,000 TV, you don't complain about the person that has the money to buy it. You say, please buy it, so in a few years I can buy the smaller one for a lot less. But we do not apply the same mindset when it comes to aviation.